Regan Slaymaker for Not Just Boxing, and I have the pleasure to be joined by one for the first time on camera in a while.
It's been a while,
Since after your fight,
on camera.
After your fight, mate.
Yeah, 0-2 Indigo, that's the last time, isn't it? Yeah.
It definitely was. After strap season finally took off.
Strap season began. Strap season truly began.
It definitely did, mate. But the Billericay bomber, George Liddard. I mean, always a pleasure, mate. But it's fight week. Aaron Sutton, British title eliminator. I know that, speaking to you in the gym, I know you're buzzing with this one, but just put it into words for me.
We're nearly there now, we're nearly there. Nearly at the first step of many. Obviously picked up the Commonwealth silver last time out, buzzing with that. Puts me in a good place to challenge for the Commonwealth, and now getting myself in a British title eliminator. You know, British and Commonwealth next, that's all I want. Win this fight, and that's what I want.
Definitely. Aaron Sutton is your contender. Obviously he's fought Jerome Warburton on the card as well. What else do you know about him going into this one, mate?
To be honest, there ain't a lot on him. You know, I'm one of these though, like I don't focus too much on my opponent. It's like bring the best me, that's all that matters, and whoever's in front of me, I'll get the job done, you know what I mean? So he's 19-1, you know, he's lost in a close fight to Warburton, so he's no mug, you know what I mean? He's here to win, and it's his first time on a big stage, so I'm sure he's going to turn up his best, so I've got to make sure I am and get the job done in style. Definitely,
with this fight, it's probably less about the opponent, more about what the implications of the win, that eliminator for the British title, which is interesting because the title is being contested on the same card as well, mate.
For sure, to me this is like a British title fight, right? Because if I don't win this, I don't get the shot. So it's the same as a British title fight. I've treated it no different, you know, as I will every single fight. Every fight to me in my mind is a title fight, because losing, I'm not going to get that title fight, do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, look, we're nearly there now. One more big win and I can push on for big domestic titles, and you know, that makes me happy. At 22 years old, 23 this month, I'm ready now, you know, I'm coming into my peak, and I just can't wait to get the job done Saturday night.
Definitely as well, and kind of Saturday is the start of kind of, yeah, this is the year that you wanted to win the British title. Like, we're obviously going to see less of George Liddard in the ring, but in the longer round contest, in the more competitive contests as well. But that main aim is British title by the end of 2025 as well.
100%. You know, I sat there before the fight at York Hall when I headlined there on the huge boxing show, and people said, in a year's time, what do you want to be? And I said, in a year's time, I'll be sitting here, British and Commonwealth champion. And as it stands at the minute, we're on track to do that. So, but look, we've got a man in my way Saturday night, and you know, I've got to dispose of him before I can look to that at the end of the year.
Definitely as well. As where you're stepping up to the 12-round contests now and into those championship fights, has anything been changed in the training camp? Obviously, you were sparring Ishmael Davis at the start of camp as well this time. Has any particular things changed, or is it more of the same?
Look, you know better than anyone how we train in the gym. I'm ready for 15 rounds, you know. So we train for more rounds than we need to be ready for. So listen, I'm ready. I'm ready to do a 10, and then after that I'll push on. But just doing more rounds, really, sparring more rounds. You know, doing the extra triangles, doing the extra hills. You know, there's a bit of extra, that's all it is, a bit of extra, and that's all it's going to take, you know. So yeah, I'm training hard already, so I'm ready.
As long as I'm watching the sparring and taking part in the triangles, that's what I don't want to be the other way around. We don't want that, George, as well. Final one just to finish, George, as well. I've been asking Jimmy this. I don't know if this is going to stay in the interview, so no pressure on it. As we're in Romford, it's got to be a Romford-based question. Is Romford in Essex or London?
I'm personally one of these. Is it inside the M25? If it is, I believe it's in London. But that's a really good question, because I've seen a lot of people not know. It's Essex, isn't it? But it's inside the M25, so technically it's London. I don't know. Tough one.
I mean,
I'd more put it at Essex.
I mean, for us, anywhere above the M25 is the north. So
yeah, exactly.
It's one of those ones. But George, I'll leave it there. Any final words? I mean, the fans flock into the Copper
ready,
Boss.
Man. I'm ready. I can't wait to put on a show for you all. Thank you all for buying a ticket. Let's do it Saturday night. Strap season continues, and we move on to the next ones.
Always a pleasure, George. Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers.